Okay. Just to run down, I've got fibro, I've got COPD, I've got diabetes, I've got neuropathy, and all these medicines that the doctors give me is just making issues worse. About 2 years ago, I got MRSA and sepsis in my leg, got into my bloodstream, my muscles, my bone, messed me up. I was in the hospital over 2 months, 3 months. Was it 2 or 3 months?
I don't remember. 2.
2 months. And I could barely walk when I got out. I begged my doctor for a wheelchair and he wouldn't give me one, even though when I walked in his office, first thing they do, or into the building, first thing they do is they put me in a wheelchair. But he wants me walking. So I finally got him a script to get me a wheelchair, and I got one through Medicare, and it was garbage. Literally garbage. They charged me over $400 for it, but you could get it at Walmart for $150 because Walmart, and it was actually the cheapest wheelchair you could get at Walmart because it's made in China. It broke within about a month. Someone told me to call 211 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and call them. They are the most racist. They're racist. Okay. I called. They asked my what I needed, my name, my address, my phone number, what race, and I said Caucasian, and they couldn't help me. They didn't have the equipment. 2 hours later, I called them because I told Sherry, I go, no, they're not helping me because I'm white. I called back all 8, 9 numbers they gave me, and those places gave me numbers. And every number that I called back and said I was Hispanic, they had wheelchairs. They're not helping white people at all. I want to see some of this bull crap white privilege that people are talking about. I really do. I'm not picking on the Hispanics. I'm not picking on blacks. I'm not picking on Chinese, Japanese, Puerto Ricans, Cubans. I'm not picking on them. If they're disabled and they need equipment, give it to them. That's all you got to do. Don't ask their race. They're disabled. They need medical equipment. If you got it, give it to them. It's not that hard. Don't look at their color. They're disabled. So I whined about it, and Sherry's brother got me a wheelchair, a Humvee, of all Humvee wheelchairs. You could run over a mine with it and the thing won't blow up. And then all of a sudden, people started calling me and saying, hey, you need a wheelchair. I'm like, got one. Well, I got one that's really nice, and I'm about ready to throw it out. And I said, no, bring it down. I'm going to put it in my shed. If this wheelchair breaks, I got another wheelchair. Well, then I got another wheelchair. I got another wheelchair. I got another wheelchair. I got a bunch of walkers. Got a bunch of canes. And some people knew that I was collecting this. They told their friends contacted me, asked if I had it. I said, yep. They asked if they could have them, and I go, yeah. They said, how much? I said, I got this crap for free. I go, just come pick it up. And they did. And when that happened, I started getting other medical and disability equipment. And what was funny is I've talked to a lot of these people, and they are hurt, embarrassed, and humiliated trying to get this stuff from doctors and these people that say they're going to help. These doctors don't want to help. I have to fight with my doctor to write a script. And then these people, they don't treat you with any respect. And these guys, they just want a little help. Okay, I can say, take all these wheelchairs. No, I just need one. I just need the, this is all I want. And then with the medical equipment, I got like 20 bags of diapers out there. No, I only need a couple bags to get through the week. I don't need them all. Well, no, take them. They're just sitting here. No. They want a little help. They don't want to be degraded. They don't want to feel like they're inferior. So, and I let them know, no, it's nobody's business if you got this from me. And everybody appreciates that. And what has happened is that all these people are so appreciated that they can actually get stuff that they need without being treated like a piece of crap. They're giving me other stuff that they don't need. A lot of this is new. I mean, brand spanking new. And I'm collecting it, and people are actually calling saying, do you have this? Do you have that? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Any equipment that can have blood or other bodily fluids on it, I do not take. I'm not a professional, but like the potty chairs are easy to clean up. The shower chairs are easy to clean up. The bed pans, you name it. And I'm actually getting rid of most of this stuff. Is going. It's not even getting into the shed to store it. People know that they can come over discreetly and get what they want. Okay, I'll find it later. So they're doing it. Now, I also go to Living Hope Fellowship. Their church, food pantry, clothing, and they're full. I'm only collecting medical equipment or disability equipment, whatever you want to call it. So I basically offshooting from the church that I go to. And when I get stuff, I let my church know. My church has went way above and beyond the call of duty for me, even before they knew me. They actually get annoying. Sorry, Pastor Brent, you get annoying. Got out of the hospital. I didn't have any food in the house, and I called them. Swallowed my pride. He was calling me every day, making sure I had food, or if there's any food that I wanted. He wanted to make sure that I had food. And it got to the point where I'm trying to give some of this food away. But this is how these guys help the community. You need help. You're getting help. We're going to make sure you are taken care of. They do it. I don't know how they do it. So when I get the medical equipment and stuff like this, I get all kinds of things. Heaters, electric grills, toaster ovens. I let Living Hope know that I have it first. If anybody in church needs this stuff, they can have it, and I still have way more for the community. That's how I got into doing this, and it makes me feel good to see people needing something, and I'm able to get it to them, and they don't have to go through the pain and the embarrassment that I did. So if you can do something like this for your community, I got a big shipping container that I can fill. If you've got something like that and specialize like I have, I'm not taking clothes anymore. Clothes are a dime a dozen. My wife collects clothes, so if I put them out in the shed, she brings them back inside. She doesn't do that to the medical equipment. She does it to the diapers I got out back. She wants me to wear diapers. Ain't happening. But this little thing that I do is helps community so much. This lady dropped off a ton of awesome stuff today, and half of it didn't even get into the shed. I had people coming over. I said, I'm getting this medical stuff. People were coming over, and taking what they needed, not what they wanted, what they needed, and leaving some for other people. This is why I'm doing this. I don't want people to have the pain and embarrassment of going through what I did to get stuff I desperately needed, so I can have a little semblance of life. My church that I'm going to does this all the time. They can't collect everything, but people know I've got medical, so they know to call me. I let the church know what I'm doing. The church is going to know everything I got left over in the shed. So if someone contacts the church and they need something, the church can say, yeah, call Mike and Sherry. But it helps me being crippled up. I'm helping out the community. I'm making people feel good. I'm seeing smiles on their faces. I get little thank yous from the children, which is like great. So this is why I'm doing this. I'm going to continue to do this as much as I can. So don't be embarrassed. If you need something, holler. If I don't have it here, there's a good chance I might be able to get it. So give me a holler. This is why I do it. I don't know how I want to end this. But if y'all need something, don't be afraid to DM me, because I've got other contacts.